Hello and welcome to today's lesson of Learn the Violin. In today's lesson I'm going to show you the very basics of the first steps of playing the violin. This is a violin, obviously, and it's a very cheap violin. It was bought for around £40, £45. Now the first thing we're going to do here is to see if it's in tune, and if you go to my site, which is underneath this video, then there's an onboard violin tuner, and this will sound like this. If you can hear that, and it goes through E, A, D and G. So that is your first step to tune the violin up. That's close enough for this exercise. Here's the bow, and again, if you go to my first lesson, then it shows you all about putting rosin on the bow, which makes sure that the friction between the strings and the hair of the bow gives you the sound that you require. Now what you need to do is put the violin under your chin and hold it there, and you hold the bow with your thumb on one side and your fingers on the other. And the first thing we're going to do today, and the only thing in fact we're going to do today, is to concentrate on this E string, and just to get a note out of the E string. So you're pulling the bow in the middle of the, between the bridge and the fretboard, and you're pulling it down like this. That is the start of learning to play the violin. Everyone starts like that. Yehudi Menuhin started like that, Stefan Grappelli, you name any violinist, that's great, and they all started like this. Concentrate on getting a really clear violin sound, and when you've got that sound, and only when you've got that sound, then try to move on to the A, the D and the G. But today we're going to keep on this, and we're just going to do this. Concentrate on keeping the bow straight, not like this. As we all do when we start. Concentrate. And you need to concentrate. Playing the violin is rather like driving a car. And when you first start, you've got the gears, and this is an automatic obviously, and you've got the wheel, and you've got lots of things to think about. When you get to be accomplished at driving a car, then you don't really think about it. And this is what an accomplished violinist, or somebody that can play a violin, doesn't really think about. Because he knows the correct pressure of the bow on the strings, and that correct pressure will produce a note. So you should do this for about a week, maybe 10 days, or whatever time it takes you to do it. Get that lovely violin note, and this is a very cheap violin. Obviously the tone of the violin will improve as you get a more expensive one. So that's the end of today's lesson. I did this lesson because I had a lot of emails from people about making strange sounds on their strings with their bows, and we're going to carry on with this theme for a little while to make sure that you are able to at least do the first step before we go on to learn anything else. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you for the next lesson. But from me for today, bye bye.